The fun stuff. Alex Pretti. Not such a pretty death, but what happened?
Hi guys. This is pretty much been Jonathon Daily.
Alex Jeffrey Pretti, age 37, occupation intensive care unit nurse at the Minneapolis Veterans Affairs Hospital. What happened? January 24th, 2026. Federal immigration agents, part of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection and Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, were conducting an immigration enforcement operation in South Minneapolis. Pretti was among a group of protesters and bystanders during the operation. Video footage shows him recording federal agents with a cell phone. At one point, placing himself between an agent and another civilian being pushed. According to eyewitness video and independent analysis, agent tackled Pretti to the ground, or Pretti sprayed him with chemical agent. Pretti's lawful handgun was taken by an agent. Other agents fired their weapons. So what happened was, did he have his gun out? We don't know. Right now there's reports, there's video saying that he didn't have his gun out, but what you have to understand about the situation in its broader context here is, and I'm going to show this chart, and then we're going to get into the media narrative here, but I'm going to show you this chart, and this is, I call it the FAFO chart. We're going to go and show, and it shows what happens when you're protesting, when you're carrying a firearm, and when you're impeding law enforcement. And you'll see where these charts intersect. And you'll see that if you F around, you will find out. And this is unfortunately one of those situations in which Alex Pretti F'd around and found out. I'll show you this other clip that has been circulating, which shows this guy is not some saint, some peaceful protester. He's obviously got some mental issues, along with Renee Good, along with these brainwashed libtards who literally think ICE is the Gestapo or Nazis going around and just trying to kill people and deport U.S. citizens or something. Well, they're just trying to enforce federal immigration laws that have been on the books for decades at this point.
New footage has emerged of Alex Pretti, filmed 11 days before he was fatally shot by Border Patrol officers in Minneapolis on January 24th. In the footage, filmed on January 13th, Pretti is seen here, shouting expletives and spitting at a federal immigration agent's car during a protest. He then kicks the agent's vehicle, breaking a tail light. The agents exit their vehicle and a scuffle takes place. Pretti, on the ground, loses his coat. When he gets back up, what appears to be a handgun is visible in his waistband.
The other thing I want to discuss here is the absolute abysmal, per usual, left mainstream media coverage of this. They literally doctored images of him to show him that obviously he's got some mental issues, looks a little pale, looks a little cray-cray, so they gave him some color, you know? So look at this, they give him some color, makes him look good, and I just want to compare and contrast that to what they did to Joe Rogan back when Joe Rogan was speaking out against COVID vaccine mandates and was taking certain drugs. They made him look all grayish, greenish, and, you know, just it's all about the narrative, folks. It's all about the story. That's why more and more people are turning off the TV and listening to independents like myself, giving our own opinions, because yeah, we are biased. We do have our own opinions about these things, just like the news does, but we're not necessarily trying to shape and mold these stories to fit a certain narrative. We're just giving our opinion on it. Or whether it's right or wrong, you be the judge. But I just wanted to point that out. It's ridiculous how biased the media is.
For the latest in case updates, legal tips, news, and politics, make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and our other socials, and above all, subscribe on YouTube to get your dose of excellence on a daily basis.